Today we will be seeing the player Greg Oden could have been. Greg Oden had to deal with a lot of injuries early on in his career, which led to him not being able to play basketball. Today I will be simulating his career without the injuries. I can't even lie, guys, I've rebuilt this team so many times. I never know what to do to them to make them a competitive team, just because the NBA in 2011-ish is completely stacked. You got the Bulls, the Heat, the Thunder, the Mavericks. There are just so many good teams in the league at this stage. And the Trailblazers are just so mid. We just won 59 games on the season. I also traded pretty much everybody on the roster. I'll be very surprised if I see Greg Oden anywhere right now. He's only like 22 years of age. We are the 5th seed, which isn't horrendous for our first season. This is our team. We got Rondo, who I traded for, who averaged, I don't care. We got Victor DeMar, who's he's like a sophomore right now. Earl Jenkins, who's a free agent player. Aiden, who is also a free agent player. Then we got Greg Oden. On the bench, we got George Brooks, another free agent player. Sasha, who actually played really well for us. OJ Mayo and Shannon Brown. The team isn't awful. It's just not like, it's just not a competitor right now. DeMar averaged 21, 4, 1, and 1 at the age of 21, which is perfect. This Aiden guy who I picked up, 13, 9, 2, 1, which isn't bad. Rondo with less than 10 points, but 12 assists and over 2 steals. Greg Oden, perfect. This is exactly what I want him to do. 13, 13, a steal, 2 blocks. Exactly what I was hoping to see. Earl Jenkins with 13. George Brooks with 10. OJ Mayo with 9 points off our bench. Sasha with 8 off the bench. Shannon Brown with 9 off the bench as well. I'm not expecting a deep playoff from this season. We actually made it to the second round, but now we're faced against the Nuggets. We have Chauncey Billups, J.R. Smith, Melo, Nene, Chris Anderson, Ty Lawson, Kenyon Martin, Aaron Affoley. We just don't stand a chance. Even if we do win, we have to play Kidd, Terry, Sean Marion, Dirk, Tyson Chandler, J.J. Barea, Karan Butler, or Kobe and Pau Gasol. So whatever happens here happens. Okay, we actually advanced through the conference finals, but we're playing Kobe now, who's averaging 33 points in the playoff. Pau Gasol is averaging 23 and 12. And then over here we have the Heat, who have Mario Chalmers, D-Wade, LeBron, Bosh, and Big Z with Haslam off their bench with some great shooters. The Magic have Jameer Nelson, Vince Carter, Grant Hill. Okay, I'm not worried about them. Dwight Howard is backpacking. All right, let's just go and simulate the round here. Yeah, we still take them to 7 games. Honestly, this was a way better playoff performance than I expected. The Heat do win the NBA championship. Once again, I don't know what to do with the roster. Everyone's pretty much on the trade block except Greg Oden. Looks like I was just hating on my rebuilding ability. I traded for Andrew Bogut. Then I had a high pick in the draft, which I was able to get Klay Thompson from that pick. I then packaged Rajon Rondo, Bogut, and a future protected pick for Steph Curry, who was only an 85 overall when I did that, which is perfect because we just won 62 games on the season. Look at that. Greg Oden, defensive 17 rebounds. Bro, what the heck? Defensive player of the year. I don't even care. The GOAT. Do we have any All-NBA players? Probably not. Okay, perfect. Steph Curry up to a 94 now. Wow. And he made the All-NBA third team. Greg Oden, All-Defensive first team, as an 87 overall. Now, obviously, I did max out his potential just because it is a video centered around him, and I didn't want him to suck it up. We're the 4th seed, winning 62 games. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Wait, how are we the 4th seed? Bro, 54 and 47 beat us. 72 and 10, all right. You know what? You guys deserve to be the 1st seed. What the heck, bro? Okay, well, we're definitely the second best team in the West. Player stats still have DeMar down in scoring, but I mean, we added a bunch of pieces to the team. Greg Oden played like a monster. Added Jeff Green at the power forward position in free agency, 11 and 6. Those are some poor shooting splits. I'm looking to get rid of him. Steph with 25, 8 over a steal. Klay is a rookie with 16, 3 and a steal and a block. That's perfect. OJ Mayo, 9 points off the bench. Shannon Brown, 9 points off the bench as well. Also drafted Markieff, who averaged 6, and Sasha averaged 7. Honestly, like our bench a lot. There's a lot of shooting. Okay, they just blew a 3-1 lead, but now we have to play the Thunder. Holy cow. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Zach Randolph, Serge Ibaka. All right, well, we're going to take this game by game. I'm not expecting anything crazy as we go up 2-1, 3-1. Oh my gosh, we're not blowing this. I will sub myself in so fast. Unless we start getting blown out, then there's no point in me going in. Alright, well, first quarter is tied. Wow, nice. Second quarter, we win by 1. This is still anybody's game. We win the third by 4. We just have to... Bruh, I'm out. We choked. I thought we would be fine. And the Thunder go on to win an NBA championship with Kevin Durant almost averaging 40 points. Right now, this team is in such a good spot in terms of cap space. And free agency, I was able to pretty much sign anybody I wanted to. However, none of them wanted to come to Portland, which I guess makes sense. I was able to pick up Darren Williams, who I packaged with Jeff Green, to pick up Paul George because he was only an 85 overall, because he was still very young in his career. So pretty much I'm just getting these experienced veterans and trading them for younger players who are developing very fast. I mean, what? We just won 73 games on the season. We just had the MVP, Steph Curry, on our team. 26, 10, 2 steals is great, man. I low-key should have traded up for AD. I forgot he was in that draft class. We just had Coach of the Year and Exec of the Year. Steph is on the All-NBA first team. Probably won't see anybody else. What about Greg Oden? How's he doing? He's still on the All-Defensive second team at 25 years of age. Perfect. We're the first seed. The Thunder down to the 4th seed, despite having the same starting 5. Interesting. I don't know why they're the 4th seed. Stat-wise, on the season, Steph Curry, we know his... Wow, DeMar is playing great. 22 points. Paul George, only 16, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, over a stone, over a block. He is having to play the power forward position, which is very odd for him, so I might end up trading him. Clay with 19 and 4. Actually, is Paul George the player to trade here? He would go to the small forward. I'm either trading Clay, Paul George, and DeMar. One of them's getting traded. Greg Oden, 10, 13, a steal, 2 blocks. Also got Darren Collinson averaging 9 and 5. JaVale was 6 and 7. Markieff Morris up to 7 points, and Sasha still averaging 6. I like the team a lot. I think this is going to be our first championship year, especially getting past the Thunder. Yeah, we just swept the 2nd seed. Who'd they have, bro? Blake Griffin averaging 21, 13. DeAndre Jordan doing absolutely nothing. We're playing the Magic. Jameer Nelson, JJ Redick. I don't know who that is. Tobias Harris and Dwight Howard. Can Greg Oden lock down Dwight? Yep, we get the sweet Steph. My gosh, thank goodness I was able to trade for him. The Warriors made a huge mistake taking Bogut, and I don't even care who else I gave. Steph Curry's a freaking beast, man. Look, you might be saying Greg Oden's the worst player on the team now, which, at least in the starting 5. Sorry, in the starting 5, which, it's true, alright? But Greg Oden is the reason these players are here. The most unselfish basketball player in the history of the league. Defensive Player of the Year in the simulation. Has made all defensive teams is grabbing boards like no one else's business. He started the dynasty that I have created. I traded DeMar. He was like a 92 overall, okay? I had to do it. I traded JaVale, Terrence Ross, and future picks to bring AD to MVP. That's the man we traded for. 22, 12, 3, 1, and 2. Bro, that 3-point percentage is low-key awful. We're not worried about it. We're not. Most improved, AD, Coach of the Year, Exec of the Year. We almost won 80 wins with this team. AD, All-NBA first team. Anybody else? Steph Curry, All-NBA third team. Perfect. All defensive first team, no one. All defensive, we got AD. Hey, the GOAT. We are the first seed to no one's. Oh, whoa, the Kings are in here. Hold up, guys. They got Bino, somebody. Tyreek Evans, who is averaging, okay, 13. Kawhi Leonard, Paul Millsap, and DeMarcus. Kawhi and DeMarcus is insane. Plus, Paul Millsap is a good role player. They got OJ off the bench. Draymond Green off the bench, bro. Holy cow. The Kings are going for a championship, guys. I mean, they ain't getting it. Because look what we got. AD, we know his stats. Paul George, 16, 8, 2 assists, 2 steals, a block. Greg Oden, 11, 14 boards, a steal, 2 blocks. The glue man himself. Clay up to 20 points and a steal, perfect. Steph Curry, 29 and 2. Darren Collinson, did not realize he was only 26, 10 and 5 off our bench in only, 20 minutes. Per 36 stats are very nice. We also do have Markieff Morris, who's playing great basketball, 8 and 4. Picked up Kyle Korver, averaged 7 points. Also drafted Seth Curry. I just had to do it. Got the Curry brothers on the same team. Oh, we playing the Kings, aren't we? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, who's on this Wizards team? John Wall, Nick Young, Lamar Odom, Andre, Tyron, Duncan. Yeah, they got the squad. They got the squad. I can't even lie. What's Sean Wall averaging? 28 and 15. Bro, what is homie on in the playoffs? Yeah, I get swept. I'm kind of scared. I can't even lie. This man might torch me. Okay, now we 4-1. AD, Finals MVP. I'm going to go ahead and simulate one final season. Like I said, Greg Oden to go. He brought these players here. Fellas, we're unstoppable. What can I say? We lost more games than last season, but we're still going to be a high 70 win team. Maybe we get another MVP on our hands. Maybe not. So far, Steph and AD have claimed one. It's Greg Oden's time. I got a feeling he averaged 30, 30, and 10 blocks. I'm just saying, just a hunch. AD with another MVP. My gosh, thank goodness I traded DeMar for him, even though DeMar was playing insane for us. What's he averaging these days? Still a 21-5 player, 94 overall. Great player, but I mean, when I got a multiple-time MVP now. AD All-NBA first team. Is that it? Steph Curry still All-NBA third team, up to a 96. Now, all defensive teams, we got AD still making it. No more Greg Oden, sadly. This is the draft class with Jokic and Embiid, so some great centers just entered the league. The Kings are up to the second seed now. Looks like they have pretty much the same team, just more developed. Now, player stats, maybe if I can freaking get there. There we go. AD, we know what you did. Paul George, finally, 16, 8, 2, 2, and 1. Clay, 24 over still, almost a block. Greg, 10, 13 rebounds, a steal, 2 blocks. Literally perfect, my guy. This is great. This is what I wanted to see. Steph with 29. Darren Collison off the bench with 10 and 5. Markieff, 9 and 4 once again. Seth up to a 77 overall, averaging 7 points. Kyle with 6 points. I also just threw Jordan Clarkson in the G League because I got him with the 30th pick in the draft. And the Kings just got upset in the first round. Wow. We are playing the Bulls. Derrick Rose. Oh, who is Lester? Luol Deng, Carl. I ain't worried. Give me the sweep. Give me the sweep. Thank you. AD, another Finals MVP. Loki stole the show from Greg Oden. But hey, what can I say? Greg Oden brought him here. Greg Oden was one of the best defensive players in the league. One of the best rebounders in the league. Probably led the league in rebounds multiple times. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.